Breaking news, according to my source, NRS has taken the fan feedback from Mortal Kombat YouTubers extremely serious. Now, I'm told a massive meeting has been had and a follow-up meeting is in the works for this to happen. Now, the things that they have complained about, I'm going to be revealing those here today, and I need you to know something. So, all of the YouTubers have been extremely tight-lipped on things that they don't like about the game. They've done what's called a soft response. Now, a soft response is basically when you disagree with something without fully saying why you disagree with it, because you don't want to come off as being bought and paid for. However, most of the Mortal Kombat YouTubers are bought and paid for because they're flown out to NRS events, they're giving multiple gifts, which put them in a situation to go, hey, I can't speak out against these people, I won't get invites, I won't get gifts. So what they do what's like to be called a soft response. Now, for example, a few YouTubers would say, oh well, this game doesn't have 1v1, but the game is still awesome though. We love the game, we're gonna play it, it's still awesome. And maybe it is still awesome to them. However, you have some people who are going crazy that 1v1 is no longer in the game. Now, multiple YouTubers have met with YouTube, and I said YouTube, Jesus Christ. Multiple YouTubers have met with NRS and explained to them what they don't like behind the scenes without it causing an influence to the community. Mind you, YouTubers like Uncaged Games, Sonic Fox, and all of these guys, they are influencers at the end of the day. Hell, even my channel is an influencer. You know, so if they were to put how they really feel about Mortal Kombat, it would paint the game in a negative light and it could cause them to lose fans. So basically, it's called, how can I put this? It's called professional courtesy. For example, if you're at work and an employee asks you something in front of a customer, your job is to respond with professional courtesy. And whatever, oh, sorry guys, a little tired. Whatever your response is, you do it professionally, and then behind closed doors, you can kind of talk how you want to talk. I'll give you a better example. Let's say you got two police officers, right? One police officer say, hey, Officer Jenkins, can I speak with you in private, please? Or whatever. They go, yeah. They go have a private conversation. And he go, man, what the fuck are you doing? Why the hell are you checking his ID for? He wasn't doing shit, man. You trying to cause us to get, you know, to get a, what you call it? To get a charge or whatever the case is. You can't be doing that. Give him back his ID. And then they'll go in front of the customer and be like, or I should say the person they pulled up and be like, hey, there was a misunderstanding. You know, we're going to let you go from here. You know, they kind of get back professional. So this is the same thing that the YouTubers are doing, where I'm hearing that they're letting NRS have it behind the scenes. I'm told at least 7 YouTubers have complained about the game not being 1v1, and Sonic Fox is one of them. Even though he supports the game with the cameo system and everything across the board, he said he love it, and I believe he do love it. But at the same time, 1v1 is unmatched across the board. It's unmatched. That's something that has to be in the game, because imagine winning a tournament because your cameo accidentally ran in and you popped his cameo in the back of the head and you lost the tournament, you know, or you just lost the match in general. I've seen a lot of people online, they had a complete problem with cameos being able to take damage when you call them in and you know, you kind of hit the cameo. So for me, it makes sense. And I just want to take my hat off to the YouTubers, because I appreciate them giving their feedback when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1, because it seems like they're going to make the game a lot better. Now, I will say this too. The fact that the game, a lot of people said the game moves completely slow. I already told you guys months ago that wave dashing was going to be returned. And I also told you guys that run button was not going to come back at all. You know, so that's not even new news at all, because I told you guys that before. But yes, they will be speeding up the game. You will have your wave dashes put back in the game. And I'm going to be making a video on exactly how they're going to be doing something like that to make that possible. So you want to stay tuned for that also. I just love the fact that this is exactly what we needed. We needed the YouTubers to be on our side. We needed them to speak up as far as making sure that, you know, we get the best MK game possible, because they are influencers. If anybody would know what the fans want, it would be them in their comment sections, you know. So to kind of, you know, to see NRS give this huge of an opportunity to a lot of YouTubers to get their feedback on the game, I think is dope. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this game is going to turn out once it come out. I think it's going to be best for business, because there's a lot of things that should have been fixed a long time ago that they're finally they're finally fixing. And NRS is not afraid to change things either, because remember, Mortal Kombat 11, they came out with that new system because people were complaining about, you know, people being able to kind of drop out of your combo. Drop out your combo, mid combo, and then get up and beat the brakes off you all before your character can move. And they came out with that feature where it's like, if your character tries to break, you can hit them during the break and you can get some type of special crushing blow or something like that. So they did fix that, and that was only at the request of the fans that was fixed in MK11. So I got to give NRS their credit. They're not afraid, you know, to try something new or to get something new done. That's not something they've ever been afraid of, and that right there is what makes everything so different across the board. Because when NRS needs to spend that bag, you better believe they're gonna spend that bag, and they're gonna spend that bag well. They ain't playing no games with nobody, and that's one of my favorite parts, is the fact that, you know, they're gonna get it done. They're really gonna get it done. I've seen a lot of great Mortal Kombat YouTubers. I've also seen some new Mortal Kombat YouTubers that just hopped in the community and started voicing their opinion. And I'm glad that more people are finally starting to hop in, because this is the perfect time to hop in. So only thing it's doing is growing the fan base, which is the reason why everything is just, you know, shaping up the way that it's supposed to be, bringing in new fans or whatever. And that's one of the most beautiful things. So I can't wait to see what the MK community is going to be a couple of, I'll say a year from now, hell, even 6 months from now, with all of this new influx in traffic, you know, that's going through here. It's just going to be absolutely insane across the board, you know. So I really do want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about the YouTubers finally stepping up to say something, to get something done? It's pretty dope. I love how, you know, Uncaged Games use this platform. A couple other people use their platforms to voice what they like and what they don't like and everything. And I'm just ready to see how they really gonna implement all of this stuff, because we got a lot of fans out there that's waiting and everything. I know I don't want to take no 5 minutes to get across the screen to hit somebody, because at that point, that means if you're a zoner, your zoner gonna be crazy, just crazy across the board. Your zoner is going to be crazy. So they gotta make it fair so you can be able to get across the screen. For example, in MKX, man, you wasn't about to do none of that, because they was gonna wave dash across that screen to come put hands and feet on you personally, you know. So let's see what they do with MK1, and let's see how well they get it tweaked and move up the speed and allow things to move at the proper pace that it needs to be moved at, or whatever, you know. I think that's gonna be super dope across the board and everything. It a lot of YouTubers are still screaming the game. All of that footage that they got is pre-recorded, so you're gonna see a lot of brand new footage pop up here and there that they're gonna be using and everything. So stay tuned to all the channels, because you will see some new merch. And yes, I am gonna start using the Wave Reports Shorts channel, uploading some shorts over there, like intros and things of that nature. I think that's gonna be super dope, because you guys have been asking me for a good minute for shorts content. So that's where I'm gonna be putting shorts content on that second channel called the Wave Report Shorts. So if you're not subscribed, just go click on my YouTube channel right now, and then the first thing that pop up should be my second channel called YouTube Shorts. And for those of you that are worried, like I said, all your videos have been pre-recorded. So for the next few days, you know, for this whole week, you should be getting Mortal Kombat videos. You should be getting some Injustice. Gonna try to fit some Grand Theft Auto up in there. Gonna try to fit some new news up in there too. Maybe a little Marvel news too. No, I don't know yet. Not too sure. But it's just refreshing to be able to kind of reorganize everything and bring you guys the content that you love, and just reading all the opinions from the fans in the comments, even in this comment section. I appreciate you guys leaving all the comments that you left, the good ones and the bad ones. I really appreciate your constructive criticism, and I also appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to grow, adapt, and learn, because that right there is what's going to make things better going forward as far as being a better YouTuber and everything and stuff, you know. So I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see what Underdog got. I cannot wait to see what History Behind the Warrior got. You know, Uncaged Games. I'm ready to see what these guys are going to bring to the table, because I know what I'm bringing to the table, and I'm about to bring that skadility hot content. Is what I'm bringing. So, you know, more power to all the Mortal Kombat creators that's in this realm, because we really about to do our thing. We really about to go crazy and get all of this taken care of and just straight take over at this point, you know. And please believe that they do have a lot of surprises coming, especially a lot of female characters are going to be coming, because they haven't really been putting a lot of women into the game. So you can expect at least 7 or 8, you know, female characters that's going to be coming or whatever. And don't worry, you will be getting your faves, because I am going to be making a video on that also. So if you're thinking you're not going to get your faves, you will get your fave, especially as, like, you know, a main character. Even though if it's just a cameo, your fave could come later, you know. But a lot of people are worried about female characters. Don't worry, the female characters are going to be coming and everything. NRS has learned from their mistakes. They learned you are better off not ignoring your fans, because your fans are the ones that you know, truly pay your bills and everything. So you want to make sure you take care of your fans as much as possible, because that's the only way you're gonna keep them lights on. You piss them fans off, this whole freaking this whole thing can be tanked just like that, you know. And we don't need that to happen, because we want Mortal Kombat to succeed across the board. We really do. Like, for example, one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters is Rain. Rain is definitely one of my male favorite characters, and I can't wait to see how they handle him. His design is great. He got the power of a water god, but I don't think he's a god at this point. All the gods are being reset. I got a video coming out on that. I don't want to spoil it in this video, but wait till you see what they're going to do with the entire, you know, god line, and why they took and got rid of people's statuses and stuff like that. It was all done for a reason, and it was all done for a good reason too. So I'm looking forward to everything, to see how all of that stuff is going to be able to play directly into the hands of what we needed to play into and everything, you know. So Mortal Kombat as an entire entity will definitely improve going forward, you know. So I will say this too. I think another thing is when Liu Kang taking resets. Well, now that he did reset the entire timeline, this right here is going to allow them to introduce the elder demons, the ancient evil, the great evil is what's going to be introduced from there, you know. And again, if you guys do want like more feedback or anything, or just more content, you could check out my 1 hour long documentaries. I put a lot of work into those, and I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy those straight up and everything. So all I can say is this. All you got to do is this. Make sure that you tapped in to the channel and stay tuned towards the channel, because as soon as that exclusive news come in, who you think I'm gonna give it to? I'm gonna give it to you straight out the gate, and you ain't gonna find it on no other channel. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I'm gonna bring it to you just as, you know, just as quickly as I can, because I don't want you to miss out on anything at all, you know. And also, I plan on doing the best I can to become one of the biggest YouTube channels, or I should say the smallest, biggest YouTube channel in the world. that will allow me to be able to have a voice for the other side of the Mortal Kombat community, the ones that don't have a voice speaking for them at all. I want to be that voice that speaks for them, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to make that happen, which is dope. You know, I think that right there is going to allow us to take it to the next level and everything. So again, I want to pass this question off to you guys. And another question: how do you feel about the YouTubers? Are they representing correctly? Do you feel like they're hiding the actual problems with the game in order to support NRS and to collect free goodie bags? Or do you think they're actually being honest with us? That's what I want you to sound off about in the comments, because I definitely will be responding to a lot of stuff. I'm not just going to be one of those people that just be like, all right, well, I saw everything, let me just dip out. No, I really do want y'all to be able to enjoy this channel and be able to participate with everything that's going on. So again, I guess you can call me the voice of the voiceless, because I will be speaking up for the other half of the community and everything. You know, like, we need our main characters. We need Sonya, we need Jax, we need those characters. And in order for us to get that, any issues we have with the game, I just definitely want to be that person that can put all of those things into perspective, so we can get everything that we want and not happen to sit around and just accept what they're trying to push on us. We can also have an opportunity to be able to push back and kind of give our voice too, since all the other YouTubers, they kind of speak for the casuals communities. I want to be the person that can speak for the hardcore community, basically, in so many words. But anyway, back to the game. As far as story mode goes and everything, I think we're gonna love everything they're getting ready to present to us about this game. It's gonna be a fun time. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive as a Mortal Kombat fan, because there's so much heat that they got dropping that's just gonna turn us all the way up. So I don't know if this video came out before or after, but I'm still gonna mention it. As I told you guys, them putting it on the board for us to be able to equip different fatalities is something that should have been done a long time ago. So if I haven't talked about fatality equipment within a custom, how can I put this, a custom created character section where you can take your Liu Kang, customize him with new clothes, new bandanas, new intros, new outros, and be able to equip a couple of fatalities and brutalities and stuff like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm relating to, and I talked about it in the video that's called Mortal Kombat Equipped Fatalities. So look out for something with fatalities and equipped if I have not done it already. I just want you to be able to know that that video is recorded. And like I said, this channel got a good amount of content, so you ain't really gonna be missing out on nothing. Make sure you got post notifications turned on, because sometimes YouTube really do not send out all of the notifications that needs to be sent out. So I want you to be able to not miss out on any of those videos, given the fact that those videos are extremely important. I mean, and come on now, who wants to miss out on a wave report video? Nobody. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to see it, or whatever the case is. So in order for that to happen, you have to be subscribed, stay subscribed, and definitely make sure that you tune in and check back to the channel. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure what happened, but my mic just stopped recording out of nowhere. But anyway, like I was saying, I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of me. Let me know what you think of the content. And let me know what you want to see. How do we feel about everything that was mentioned? Are you on board? Are you not on board? Do you feel differently? Answer those questions in the comments. Also, if you ask me a good question, I'll possibly turn your question, your idea, or your theory into a full 5-minute or 10-minute video and give you guys, the credit that you deserve. So if you're interested in being a part of the channel, submit your theories, submit everything below so I can read them. I love reading content from you guys. It's just awesome across the board. I appreciate you guys. With that being said, I will most certainly catch you in the next video. Stay hydrated, stay safe, mind your business, drink water, and make sure you play a lot of MK. With that being said, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
About to go to frames. We outside in public, baby, please pull up your prints. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they running, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling, cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me,